Hey there peeps, mewmew here, and welcome back to start Ocean Anamnesis. I usually wake up on Tuesday mornings really early, 4 in the morning, to get ready for work, and I usually try to make a video when I leave for work on Tuesdays. And y'all know my timing has been really tight, and I woke up this morning, checked my tweets, and I'm completely shook. I saw the notice from Ocean Anamnesis that unfortunately on November 6th of this year, Ocean Anamnesis is shutting down. And that is crazy, that this game is, shutting down. And, Ocean Anamnesis was a very special game for me because, I had been used to a lot of games not giving you very much communication, especially from the from the people managing the game. And so Ocean Anamnesis was a very fresh light, in the sense that we had community managers that were on it. They were communicating with us. They were tweeting. They had community streams. They were doing so much right when I was coming from games that community managers were not that involved. I mean, don't get me wrong, Danbear had a very good community, management team, and they were pretty good. But you always felt that distinction between the global and the Japanese game. And with Ocean Anamnesis, we had people stateside, and they were very active, and they were always trying to communicate with us, and that was very positive. And definitely, as we grieve that the game is dying, please don't give send any negativeness to Square Enix or the game or anyone that has been involved in the game, because it's out of their control, and it is unfortunately what it is. They're not going to change their minds. So please, if you do end up commenting on this video, please say positive things of what you liked about the game, what made your experience with this game really positive. Because honestly, the community managers were amazing. Ellie and Nami were completely amazing. They brought a lot of goodness to this game, and to the community feel of it. They were amazing, and I met so many people through this game, so many that I still talk to now, even though Star Ocean has been my side game for a bit, and not my main game. And it's amazing the people that you meet through these games, and it's very unfortunate that this journey is ending. And I want to read to you the message from them. So, end of service announcement, November 5th, 6th. To all the captains of GFSS 3214. Over the last year, players have traveled the galaxy and built up their very own crews in Star Ocean Anamnesis. From those new to Star Ocean to longtime fans of the series, it was incredible to see players experience this universe together. It is with a heavy heart that we are concluding service for Star Ocean Anamnesis as of November 5th, 2019, 9 p.m. PT. As of today, in-app purchases have been disabled. However, players can continue to obtain all Star Ocean characters, including holiday versions, by playing certain missions. We hope that you enjoy building up your squads, participating in multiplayer co-ops, and more until the end of service. Thank you for playing Star Ocean Anamnesis and being part of this journey. For those of you that have enjoyed your time exploring this unique universe, make sure to follow Star Ocean on Twitter for the latest news on the Star Ocean series. So the future schedule, this is the schedule that we have. As of today, gems already purchased prior to the end of the game will still be usable until the end of the game service. Portion of returning events made available as of today. Character exchange and item exchange added. And this is basically going through November 5th, 2019. I don't know if they're going to be having maintenances until then, but it is official. The game will be reaching end of service by November 5th. And maybe we did see the writing on the wall. I've seen a lot of comments on Twitter as of late, talking about how we haven't really had very much content. And yes, all this content here is from last 6 hours ago. And then, you know, we go for 7 days ago, 14 days ago, 20 days ago. And most of these are, you know, our last campaign draw was 28 days ago. And in the last month, we had Misery 2 and 3 unlocked for the internal prison. And we've mainly been having updates to Mesa to Relations. And that's been pretty much it. And if you look at the Twitter, it's pretty much the same thing. We have the latest announcement from 3 hours ago of the end of service, you know, coming. And this is the same message that I already read to you. And, you know, we have the message from 6 hours ago letting you know all the reruns that are coming over, even more reruns that are coming, talking about the maintenance. And then as we scroll through, you see that the last message was from July 29, and it was just a rerun of, well, not rerun, but the upper tiers that Mesa to Relations added, then, you know, maintenance, and then, you know what maintenance. Oh, but yeah, this one I remember caused some issues. Like, we hope you enjoy the new content, and all the new content was Mesa to Relation. The Twitter basically felt like it was on autopilot. It was just going through. We weren't even getting the little comics anymore. A lot of the new content that people were expecting wasn't being announced. And, you know, it's summer. We didn't even get summer units. And, you know, it could be that Square Enix and A knew for a while that this was coming. I mean, this definitely was not a decision that they just made. And, you know, I'm sure that not one person is responsible for this happening. And it could just be that the game wasn't as profitable as they would have hoped in the US. And they didn't see a reason to keep the lights running. We don't know. This is actually the second game that I've played that is shut down this year. Digimon Link shut down in July, and now this one's shutting down in November. It's very sad, and, you know, let's just remember the positive moments that we had through this game. And yeah, we just had the year anniversary last month, which was crazy, and it was surprising that the anniversary event was very lackluster. But it's probably because this was coming. They already knew this was coming, and that's unfortunate. But as we're all grieving through this moment, let's definitely think about the positives. Please don't send any hate to anyone. It's not going to do anything whatsoever. You know, just be grateful that you got to play this game, and just appreciate, you know, the you know, positive light that the game had given us. Because I do have, like, I didn't make videos for like other games that I've played, you know, shutting down, but Star Ocean was very special in the fact that it had such a great community team, in my opinion. And, you know, it made me appreciate when we have that, because, like, for example, I play a lot of Dragalia Lost, and on that side we don't really have like a very active community manager team, but you could see from the developer side that they are very active in hearing requests and making changes, and, you know, helping improving the game, you know, at its core, and making even groundbreaking changes to the game just to, you know, make sure that their audience is well taken care of. And, you know, because I've seen like the really bad side of communication from a game, not naming any games, but y'all all know what game I'm talking about, for those watching for a really long time. There's some gacha games that will literally not talk to you or even seem to care that you are playing this game, or, you know, what the community issues are. And, you know, it was a breath of fresh air with Star Ocean, seeing, you know, an active community management side. And then, you know, it allows us to appreciate more the games as you go on that have this aspect, because mobile games, yes, it can be a very antisocial experience, you know, it's just you. But all these games that have a multiplayer aspect to it, it's nice to be able to find a place that you can find other people, whether it be through streams from all the amazing people that I've gotten to meet from Star Ocean, that I streamed this game. I knew. Vivia, I know. I think Tajma used to play this. Bloody Darn still plays this game, and you know, so many others that I've met through this game. Damage Plushie, and like there's so many people, and you know, shout out to all the people that play this game and you know stream this game that helped bring the community together. And if this game will be missed, let me know how you're feeling over this. Please keep it in the comments positive. Please don't send hate to anyone. I'm sure everyone is very saddened by this, and let's keep it positive. That's all we can do. So I don't really have anything more to say other than I'm very sad about this, and not what I was expecting this morning. Not truly, but maybe the writing was on the wall. So thank you everybody so very much for watching. Thank you for being amazing. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. I'm sorry for the sad news, but we got this. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Meow.